Across the sands of time, this prophecy has been known by many names: the Great Purification, the Day of Light, the Solar Event, and in modern times, it has been called the Great Solar Flash. But what is it really? A cosmic shift? A planetary reset? A test of consciousness? Or something beyond comprehension? Some say it will be a blast of high-frequency photonic energy from the heart of our galaxy, bathing Earth in light so intense that it will strip away illusion and awaken dormant strands of DNA. Others believe it to be the fiery judgment of ancient gods, returning to cleanse the world. One thing is certain: this phenomenon is not a new concept. It has been embedded in the esoteric wisdom of lost civilizations, from the Vedic texts of India to the prophetic glyphs of the Maya, from the Hermetic scrolls of Egypt to the occult secrets of modern mysticism. Yet, why has this knowledge been suppressed? What is the hidden truth behind this celestial event? And more importantly, will you be ready when it happens? Stay with me as we unveil the ancient prophecies, the esoteric science, and the profound spiritual implications of the Great Solar Flash. Throughout the annals of time, whispers of a celestial event capable of reshaping reality have echoed through ancient texts, oral traditions, and mystical doctrines. But was this merely myth? Or did our ancestors possess knowledge far beyond what modern science has yet to grasp? In the Vedic scriptures of India, there is mention of the Yuga cycles, great cosmic epochs that dictate the rise and fall of human consciousness. The ancient sages described the transition from the Kali Yuga, an age of darkness and materialism, into the Satya Yuga, an age of enlightenment, through an event of immense radiance, an inundation of divine light. Could this be an ancient reference to the solar flash? The ancient Maya, famed for their precise astronomical calculations, spoke of the sixth sun, a rebirth of Earth following a great celestial illumination. Their long count calendar, which many misinterpreted as predicting an apocalyptic end in 2012, may instead mark the beginning of an energetic shift leading to this event. In the Egyptian mystery schools, initiates were taught the legend of Ra's Eye, a cosmic force capable of cleansing and purifying the world. Some hieroglyphs depict the sun sending forth waves of energy, triggering spiritual awakening. The Book of Coming Forth by Day, often called the Egyptian Book of the Dead, speaks of those who will walk in the rays of the sun and be transformed. Even the Bible holds cryptic references to an all-consuming fire of light. In the Book of Malachi, it is written, "For the Sun of Righteousness shall rise with healing in its wings." Could this be a veiled reference to the great solar flash, hidden within religious allegory? And then there are the Hopi of North America, who speak of the Purification Day, when the sun will send forth a wave of light, dividing those who are spiritually prepared from those who are not. Many believe that the great solar flash is not simply an external event, but an internal transformation, a cosmic alchemy of the soul. Just as lead is transmuted into gold in the ancient Hermetic traditions, the human spirit, when exposed to this great light, may undergo its own purification and ascension. This aligns with the teachings of the Gnostics, who spoke of the supernal light, a force beyond the material world that, when encountered, dissolves the illusions of the ego and reunites the soul with its divine origin. Modern spiritualists suggest that this event is an opportunity for the activation of dormant DNA, unlocking latent abilities, higher states of consciousness, and the full potential of the human spirit. Could it be that we have been prepared for this moment across lifetimes, waiting for the celestial trigger that will unlock our true nature? If civilizations across the world spoke of this event, why is it not common knowledge today? Some believe that powerful forces, whether political, religious, or otherworldly, have deliberately suppressed this knowledge to keep humanity in a lower state of awareness. Esoteric traditions have often been forced underground, encoded within symbols, allegories, and secret societies. The Vatican archives, the hidden chambers beneath the Sphinx, the lost records of Atlantis, what secrets lie buried? shielding us from understanding our cosmic destiny? And what if those in control already know about the solar flash, but seek to harness its energy for their own means? Across the cosmos, stars are not merely balls of burning gas. They are living celestial beings pulsing with energy, radiating codes of information, and influencing the very fabric of reality. Our sun is no different. Ancient civilizations revered it, not merely for its life-giving warmth, but as a divine force, a celestial transmitter of higher consciousness. But what happens when this cosmic heart releases an unprecedented surge of energy? Modern astrophysics provides a fascinating perspective on what could be the scientific underpinning of the great solar flash. Every few centuries, the sun undergoes cyclical activity, ranging from calm periods to violent solar storms. These events, driven by the sun's magnetic field, can unleash coronal mass ejections, CMEs, powerful bursts of plasma, and electromagnetic radiation. However, what esoteric traditions describe is far beyond a standard solar storm. They speak of a superflare, an event of unimaginable magnitude, capable of shifting not just the Earth's electromagnetic field, but the very consciousness of humanity. Some researchers propose that such an event could be triggered by galactic energy waves. The Sun, like all stars, is influenced by the cosmic tides of the Milky Way. Some believe that we are currently moving through a highly energetic region of space, a photon belt that could act as a catalyst for the solar flash. Binary solar theory. Some ancient traditions suggest our sun has a twin, a hidden companion star. Could its return be triggering the sun's transformation? Interstellar consciousness activation. The sun's radiation is not merely heat, it carries encoded information. If this burst of energy were to flood Earth, could it be an evolutionary trigger for mass awakening? In mystical traditions, the great solar flash is not simply an astronomical event, it is an initiation, a cosmic baptism by fire. The sudden surge of energy is said to activate dormant aspects of human DNA, unlocking hidden abilities and higher states of awareness. Many ancient texts allude to the idea that humans once had 12 active DNA strands, rather than the current 2-strand double helix model. Some believe that solar radiation could reactivate these lost strands, allowing access to latent psychic abilities, heightened intuition, and a deeper connection to the fabric of reality itself. In this vision, the great solar flash is not an ending, it is a beginning, a reset, a purification of the old world, making way for a new, golden era of enlightenment. But not everyone may be ready for this transformation. Some spiritual teachings describe the solar flash as a moment of separation, a divergence of timelines. Those who have prepared their consciousness, raising their frequency through inner work and spiritual discipline, will ascend into a higher vibrational reality. Those who remain bound to materialism, fear, and ego may experience confusion, disorientation, or even dissolution. Could this be what the ancient texts meant when they spoke of the rapture, the harvest, or the division of worlds? And if so, what happens to those who cannot withstand the intensity of the incoming light? If the great solar flash is truly a moment of immense transformation, why is this knowledge not widely discussed? Why do ancient cultures reference this event in sacred texts, yet modern science and mainstream institutions remain silent? Could it be that certain forces do not want humanity to awaken? Throughout history, solar deities have been central to the spiritual traditions of nearly every advanced civilization. The Egyptians venerated Ra, the Aztecs worshipped Tanatia, and the Hindus spoke of Surya, the cosmic illuminator. But what if these gods were not mere personifications of the sun, but references to a deeper cosmic truth? Many ancient texts describe an era when the sun's light was different, golden, radiant, and infused with higher frequencies. But at some point, a fall occurred. A great shift in consciousness dimmed humanity's connection to this celestial force. Some esoteric schools believe that this fall was engineered. That long ago, powerful forces, whether extraterrestrial, interdimensional, or simply elite human factions, disrupted the natural evolution of human consciousness. If the solar flash has the potential to reactivate lost abilities, to shatter illusions and free humanity from control, then those who benefit from keeping the world asleep would have every reason to obscure this knowledge. Consider the vast network of control that dictates the flow of knowledge in our modern world governments, religious institutions, scientific establishments. While they each claim to work in the interest of humanity, what if some of them have known about the coming solar flash for generations and have actively worked to keep this knowledge hidden? Several anomalies raise questions. The Vatican's secret archives reportedly contain texts describing apocalyptic solar events and cyclic cataclysms. What hidden prophecies are locked away from the public? NASA's solar observations reveal unprecedented solar activity, yet mainstream media rarely discusses the long-term implications of these cosmic changes. The elite's underground bunkers. Why are powerful individuals preparing shelters deep within the Earth? Could they be bracing for a cataclysmic event that will purge the surface? If the great solar flash is a cosmic, then those who profit from fear, division, and ignorance would have every reason to distort, suppress, or weaponize this event. But what if they cannot stop what is coming? Many ancient traditions hint at a moment when the illusion of separation dissolves, when humanity is forced to remember its divine origins. Whether we call it the shift, the awakening, or the great event, the essence remains the same: a grand purification, a cosmic rebirth. The Hopi prophecy speaks of the return of the fifth world, following a period of great purification, when people of the sun will awaken. The Hindu Yuga cycle describes a transition from the dark Kali Yuga into a golden Satya Yuga, a time of enlightenment and renewal. The Book of Revelation in Christian theology hints at a moment when the heavens open, a blinding light purges the world, and a new kingdom emerges. Each of these prophecies suggests that the solar flash is not merely an external event, but an internal one, a mirror reflecting the evolution of human consciousness itself. And this brings us to the ultimate question: what can we do to prepare? If the great solar flash is truly a moment of cosmic transformation, then preparation is not just about survival, it is about alignment. This event is not merely external, it is an internal activation, a test of consciousness. Throughout history, those who have anticipated such shifts, mystics, yogis, shamans, have left behind methods to attune the body, mind, and spirit to incoming celestial energies. By following these ancient practices, we can ensure that when the solar flash arrives, we do not resist it, we rise with it. 1. Elevate your frequency, the key to alignment. If the solar flash is an outpouring of higher dimensional light, then the question becomes, will your body and consciousness be able to receive it? Many esoteric teachings suggest that the difference between those who ascend and those who struggle is vibrational resonance. Simply put, the higher your energetic state, the easier it will be to integrate this divine influx. Practical steps to raise your frequency. Sun gazing. Ancient civilizations practiced controlled sun gazing to absorb pranic light, believing it to awaken dormant abilities. Safely staring at the rising or setting sun for short periods can stimulate the pineal gland, activating inner sight. Conscious nutrition. Heavy, processed foods keep the body in a dense state. Light, plant-based, high-frequency foods allow for easier integration of cosmic energy. Fasting or detoxing before the event may help. Breathwork. Energy practices. Deep breathing techniques, such as pranayama, activate the life force energy within. Similarly, Qigong and Kundalini Yoga have long been used to prepare the body for heightened energy influx. Spiritual stillness. Meditative practices calm mental chatter and allow one to receive higher wisdom. The solar flash is said to bring instant revelations, but only to those who are ready to listen. 2. Awakening the dormant DNA. Unlocking the light codes. Many mystics claim that the human body contains dormant strands of DNA, sometimes referred to as junk DNA by modern science. But what if this junk is actually divine coding, waiting to be reactivated? Ancient texts hint at a time when humanity possessed greater psychic abilities, telepathic communication, and even interdimensional travel. Some believe the solar flash will reignite these lost abilities. Techniques to activate dormant DNA. Sacred sounds, frequencies, chanting, toning, and listening to frequencies like 528 Hz, DNA repair, and 432 Hz, universal harmony, can trigger subtle DNA activation. Visualization, light body activation. Esoteric traditions speak of the Merkaba, the body's divine light vehicle. Visualizing oneself enveloped in golden energy strengthens the bioelectromagnetic field, allowing for greater energy absorption. Symbolic immersion, meditating on sacred geometry, such as the flower of life or Metatron's cube, is said to realign human consciousness with the divine blueprint encoded within us. If the solar flash truly serves as a cosmic trigger, then preparing our DNA is not just about survival, it's about unlocking the full potential of our existence. 3. The psychic shift. Strengthening the mind for the event. The great solar flash is described as a blinding moment of truth, a flood of cosmic awareness so powerful that it dismantles illusions instantly. But what happens to those who are unprepared? Many ancient teachings warn that low-frequency emotions, fear, anger, attachment, may cause suffering during the transition. If one's mind is deeply entangled in the illusions of ego, the solar flash may feel like a terrifying loss rather than a liberating awakening. How to strengthen the mind for the shift. Releasing attachments. Reflect on what you fear losing. The greater the attachment, the harder the transition. Practice detachment and surrender to the divine flow. Shadow integration. Unhealed traumas and emotional wounds will surface during this shift. Engage in shadow work, confronting suppressed aspects of yourself before the event forces them into the light. Mastering the observer state. Train yourself to witness emotions without identifying with them. When the flash occurs, remain centered in awareness, embracing change rather than resisting it. Dream work. Astral training. Since dreams are a gateway to other dimensions, lucid dreaming and astral projection can help prepare the consciousness for multidimensional travel during the event. 4. The timeline split. Choosing the path of ascension. Many esoteric traditions speak of the bifurcation of timelines, the idea that humanity is approaching a split, where individuals will align with different realities based on their vibrational frequency. Those aligned with fear, control, and materialism may experience chaos and confusion as the old paradigm collapses. Those aligned with love, unity, and expansion will ascend into a reality of higher consciousness. The choice is ours. The solar flash does not determine our fate, it simply illuminates what is already within us. Will we cling to the old world, or will we embrace the new? As the ancient Hermeticists taught, as within, so without. The key to surviving and thriving during the solar flash is to align your inner world with the cosmic changes unfolding externally. Strengthen the body. Treat your body as the sacred temple it is. Prepare it to hold more light. Clarify the mind. Eliminate distractions and distortions. Seek wisdom, not fear. Open the heart. The highest frequencies are love, compassion, and unity. They will be your guiding forces through the shift. Trust the process. The universe has not brought you to this moment by accident. You were meant to witness this transformation. In the end, the solar flash is not a destruction, it is a remembrance. A remembrance of who we truly are,